This film is made in honour of my great-great-uncle Harry Lloyd Hughes, who died in World War One. This picture of family tree shows Harry's relationship to my family, and particularly my father, Brian William Hughes. Harry Lloyd Hughes was born in Cardiff around the 2nd of December 1885. He was the youngest son of David and Mary Hannah Hughes and my great-grandfather's brother. The 1891 census shows Harry aged 5 in Harriet Street with his parents, sister Margaret, and brothers Thomas Jeremy and John Jeremy Hughes. The 1901 census shows Harry, aged 15, living in Dogfield Street with his mother, sister, maternal aunt, and a boarder. In 1911, Harry lived in London where he registered to vote. At the time, he lived in a furnished first-floor room in the Newington area at 152 Lorimer Road. Sometime between 1911 and 1915, Harry emigrated to Canada. Harry enlisted with the Canadian Overseas Expedition Force in Vancouver on the 14th of October 1915. He named his next of kin as his half-brother Thomas Jeremy, who at the time lived in Splott. The nominal roll for the 62nd Battalion of the CEF is available online. This record clearly shows Harry Lloyd Hughes listed among the privates in the troop at that time. Harry gave his birth date as the 2nd of December 1886, but people often forgot their actual birth years. He was 6 feet tall, slight with brown hair and blue eyes. He was single and qualified as a labourer. This may possibly be a photo of Harry L. Hughes. Certainly the uniform he is wearing is similar to those shown on the internet for CEF forces. 2 photographs of the 62nd Battalion bidding farewell to friends and family and departing by train from Vancouver, BC in 1916 are shown here. Harry's unit sailed from Halifax on the SS Baltic on the 20th of March 1916 and arrived in England on the 11th of April 1916. He was sent to the Shorncliffe camp in Kent, where a Canadian training division for troops destined for the Western Front was formed. This photograph, taken from the internet, shows the 62nd Battalion. Harry was killed in action on September the 16th, 1916. His exact whereabouts at the time of his death are not recorded. His medals and decorations were sent to John Jeremy Hughes. Harry's outstanding pay was sent to his sister Margaret Gwendolen, who at the time lived in South Hill Park Gardens, Hampstead Heath, London. The 1911 census records show that she was a lady's companion. He is recorded as being buried at Vimy, but his final resting place is unknown. His name is recorded on the Vimy Memorial, unveiled in July 1936 to a crowd of more than 100,000 people. This is engraved with the names of 11,000 fallen Canadian soldiers who have no known grave. A plan of the memorial shows the position of the fallen with surnames F to K. A copy of his certificate is also shown here. It is possible to find Harry's name and download a picture of it engraved on the memorial. The name H.L. Hughes is highlighted in this modified photograph. The site at Vimy is well worth a visit, showing preserved sections of the battlefield with preserved tunnels. Harry is just one of over 59,000 Canadian Expeditionary Force soldiers who are estimated to have died in World War I, and they were just a small proportion of the soldiers who died in total during the Great War. Thank you, Harry Lloyd Hughes, for giving your life in service for the country of your birth.